Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're going to be doing our 2025 NBA End of Season Award Show. All right, so like I said, in today's episode, we're going to be doing our End of Season Award Show. And the first award we're going to begin this with is Coach of the Year. We got a lot of stuff changing with coaches because we got Mike Malone getting fired yesterday. And ever since we did this, the guy who we had at number 6 also got fired. Taylor Jenkins from the Memphis Grizzlies has been blasted from the team. Like these boys is getting out of there a week before the playoffs. What's going on with these coaches, y'all boys?
And they ain't even trying to make the playoffs, bro. They're not even trying to make the playoffs. They're not even trying to win a playoff game. So I mean, that's how I feel. But I mean, shit.
Before we talk about Coach of the Year, what do y'all think about the firing of both Taylor Jenkins and Mike Malone?
From the Magic, not the Magic. I'm pretty sure the assistant head coach made like a crazy offensive scheme that they love. So I think that's the reason they made the Grizzlies move. I'm not sure if it was the Nuggets move at all. I don't know how that happened.
The Nuggets, I saw a report today that Jalen Pickett and Russell Westbrook minutes was a huge argument in the locker room. The GM wanted Jalen Pickett, the guy who he drafted, and Mike Malone wanted Russell Westbrook. I also want to add on to this. Nikola Jokic wanted Russell Westbrook. The GM is low-key arguing with Nikola Jokic. Like, what are you doing? Get fired. Get zapped. You're arguing with the best player in the world. Get out of here, GM. And you're not even doing stuff to like make the team better. And you arguing that he wanted Russell Westbrook. That's crazy to me. Russell Westbrook had a triple-double in the game that Jokic was out. Yeah, Westbrook is Westbrook, but like that's Westbrook, bro. Like the fact that that's what you're relying on as a GM, that's your fault, you know. Like
I don't believe that. I'm not gonna lie to you because they fired the GM and they fired the coach.
Yeah, because the coach wanted Westbrook minutes and the GM wanted the guy who he drafted playing instead.
In that situation, I thought you pick a side though. You pick get a Pickett side or you pick a Westbrook side. So probably
And I think that's why they were having so much arguments. It's the end of the season. It's about to be the playoffs, and Westbrook's still getting end game minutes, and the GM hated it.
I'm not. I don't know if I believe that, especially because like if it was in the middle of the year, sure, but going to the playoffs,
I
Westbrook,
think that's right.
guy. But changing it in the playoffs is going to be dumb. Like, why would you start?
I don't think Westbrook's going to be back. I think I think they're arguing hard. And the thing about it is, they a game like the whole West is one game separated. You know, so like when you're sitting there looking for someone to blame, they just pointing fingers at people, and I think that's the problem in the Nuggets locker room right now. They keep pointing fingers, and Mike Malone yesterday. I was listening back to our episode because we literally did a playoff bracket and we had the Nuggets losing to the Wolves. And I went back to listen to the reasons why. It was coaching. We literally I remember yesterday on that episode, I was explaining how like Rudy Gobert and the Timberwolves are they like Derrick Henry and like just slow down the Nuggets in the fourth quarter and like just all that banging get tiring. And Leaf was like, no, bro, he had 60, 20, and 20. Don't say he tired. And he right. He right. The thing about it is they keep blowing 10-point leads. They don't shoot threes, bro. They in every single all right, it's the end of the season. So I was like, stats matter right now. Because it's the end of the season. Team stats matter right now. I looked at every single arc of the three-point line. The Denver Nuggets are bottom 5 at attempts and top 5 in percentage everywhere. That's bad coaching. How are you top 5 in percentage on the left corner, the right corner, the top arc, the right arc, and the left arc, and you're bottom 5 in attempts? You need to get more threes up. And I don't hate them. it's like them firing Mike Malone is crazy. It is crazy because it's not like he a bad coach, but like I'm reading that Instagram comments, not the best place to go get your sources from, but like the people in the comments kind of funny and right. It's almost like he a D-Lo Darvin Ham merchant. Whenever the Nuggets not going against the Lakers, it's like, bro, and they barely be beating the Lakers sometimes. They every single time they beat the Lakers, they come back from being down. And that's the team that like they are better than.
That's
Like,
not nothing of an argument for me. I mean, 2 years ago they won a championship. Last year they took Game 7 to what I think second round, Game 7. They took it
Yeah.
to. That's pretty impressive in my books, especially for a team that's built to
yeah,
be. Um,
yeah.
for Grizzlies, I understand that coach has been there the whole year. He's in the locker room basically in favoring his offensive plan. But for the Nuggets, are they going for assistant coach that's going to take over, or is it going to be a new
Oh
coach?
no.
The new coach is crazy. To come in, take over a locker room in 3 games it sounds ridiculous. Absolutely.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
man.
know.
Maybe they did it to get into the 6th seed because when the Lakers are in the 3rd seed to play the Lakers again because they're fucking assholes. That's what they're trying to fucking do.
Trying to lose on purpose to match up against the Lakers. Bro, I don't know what the Nuggets are doing. Like, I'm trying to justify it. You hear me trying to justify it. I'm trying to give a reason. But like,
Listen, man. I mean,
I don't get it.
I think teams are just figuring them out, bro. And like I said, like a year ago around this time, bro, like just let Jokic cook, bro, lock everybody else down, bro, and you win in the game. You win in the game.
Yeah.
You let Jokic drop 40 on your head, bro, 50 on your head, you win in the game. Every time Jokic do that, bro, they somehow lose. Every single time. That's the recipe to beat the Nuggets. And everybody's starting to realize now, and they're starting to do it.
They need defense. And I think as an owner, you could get upset a little bit. Mike Malone isn't high on defense. Like, he's not a defensive minded head coach. And Mike Malone already, like, unfortunately, not to say like he's a bad coach, but yeah, he developed Jokic to the fullest. Oh, now it's time to go get a defensive minded head coach. Like, what if the Magic fire Jamal Mosley because they are a hurt team that doesn't shoot, and they're just gonna point a finger and say, Jamal Mosley, you're the problem. And now you could get a coach that teaches Jokic some defensive tactics, and like fully unleash Jokic. It ain't about Mike Malone because like he's gone. Like they don't want him. Like, he's a good offensive coach. Like, I don't get it, especially 3 games before the season. It's stupid, but it's what happened. And I know Westbrook minutes was a big part of it because as the leader of the team, he wasn't handling post game interviews well. They were asking why did the team lose. He's shrugging his shoulders, and it's like, and it looked like he genuinely don't know. Like, he Mike Malone was a bad vibe, but at the same time, that's how he leads. I remember when the year that they won a championship, I think it was against the Lakers. Nick, correct me if I'm wrong. Where like he told them that they look like terrible and like they swept y'all, and like he's like y'all look bad. Like that's just how he always been. So like I don't know, bro. I don't know what the Nuggets on, but Larry, who you think coach of the year? Or now we done anything else y'all want to say about them coaches? Because we ain't really talk about the Grizzlies coach.
Yeah, it's kind of like looking forward. Just they're trying to do a new offensive scheme. So taking the assistant coach game plan, they've been using that.
Yeah.
So they're kind of just going full force with that. So I'm not against it, but I do think John Murray might be traded as well if they don't make a big move or a big push in the playoffs this season. I think he might get moved.
I think the Grizzlies are a calm team. I don't think too much is actually going to change with the Grizzlies. I think Jaren Jackson's going to get paid. It ain't going to be the super duper max, but he'll get paid. John Morant, I just see him staying there, bro. They're a young team, young core that all fit well. If anyone goes, it's the Grizzlies realizing there's a ceiling and moving on from Desmond Bain. Like,
I
Desmond,
think you got move out of one of those 3. To be honest with you,
Desmond Bain, then you're not moving John Morant and Jaren Jackson. Come on, why is that? Why do people when they bring up the Grizzlies automatically go to those 2 guys?
I think they're favoring JJJ actually over John Morant. John Morant is not the best fit for the offensive scheme that they're trying to build right
Do
now.
you think that they will favor John Morant or Desmond Bain?
No, I think John Morant probably go.
Bro,
Honestly,
come on, man. Stop it.
I mean,
And,
Desmond Bain
and
in the
he's causing
playoffs, I'm pretty sure
problems.
he shot poorly. If he shoots poorly again in the playoffs, Desmond Bain gets paid a max, bro.
I
He could
think
go.
I don't think John Morant fits in the offensive scheme they're trying to build.
He is the offensive scheme.
And
Desmond Bain doesn't fit.
oh, he's a 3-point shooter. He's 3-and-D. I don't think you can't 3-and-D's fit anywhere.
No, but not when you're a 3-and-D and not shooting efficiently in the playoffs. That not one of the biggest issues in the Lakers series? I've got to go back and look up Desmond Bain playoff stats. Pretty sure he ain't shoot well.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, I think everybody on that team didn't shoot well at all. I think Ja
And then
carried
he's a
most
good
of that load.
defender. He's a good defender, but he's the same height as John Morant, and his wingspan is shorter. You know,
And I think the games that he did do good, they won.
yeah, exactly, because he's like the X factor. But like, if you're relying on Desmond Bain and like he's a 3-and-D and he shot 32%, yeah, he shot 30. Look, the year before he shot 50. The year before that he shot 49 on 7 attempts, and then he shot 8 attempts, 32. Like that Lakers, the years where he shoots good, they win more than one series every time. He shot bad. And then, of course, John Moran's gonna have more pressure on him.
I mean, look at his playoff stats. He had one bad series out of 4. I'm not going off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like that's why he's still a valuable asset and you could get stuff for him. Like it ain't like he's some liability, but like if he doesn't fit around John Morant in the playoffs consistently, he gotta go.
You can't say that. He played 1 out of 4 series bad.
I'm talking about this playoffs. I'm talking about because you're talking about future trades. So I'm talking about this playoffs. I know John Morant is the system, Larry. Desmond Bain is okay. So what it's supposed to kind of be like is this: Curry was the offense, Draymond was the defense, Klay Thompson did both. If Desmond Bain it doesn't shoot well in this playoff, and he's short with a small wingspan and can make the defense still be small, he's not doing both. He's not being Klay Thompson if he's not shooting and defending at an elite level.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna fall off again in this playoffs. If it happens again, you got a different conversation. But off 4 series, he played 1 bad. I can't go.
Okay, but how about this? Let's say he plays well again, right?
Yeah.
And John, let's say all 3 of them play well, and you have to pay Jaren Jackson. You still might have to move on from Desmond Bain. Is Desmond Bain someone that has to get moved this offseason, Larry?
I think it's gonna be Ja or that Desmond Bain. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, Jaren Jackson is staying. I'll agree with you on that too. But like, come on, if you a team and you looking at John Morant or Desmond Bain, which one should we trade? I'm trading Desmond. I'm sorry, bro. Like John Morant, go get somebody who could.
If there's a package on the table, they can get a point guard that's gonna help them in their offensive scheme and keep Desmond Bain. I think they're gonna go for it. I do think they're gonna go for it.
Okay. Let's say that they trade Desmond Bain. What could they get? Like, what NBA teams would need a shooter, a 3-and-D shooter? Like, think about it. Who wants that? A 3-and-D shooter on the max deal? That's short. Who's willing to give Desmond Bain the number 2 role on their team?
There's not to be number 2 roles. That's to fit on their team and fit that salary.
What about the Bulls?
Magic would love him. Seriously.
Oh, wow, the Magic. Wow. Magic would love him, but
all their players don't have. They're not going to replace him in shooting. So you can't.
And can they pay all that?
Yeah.
Desmond, Paulo, Franz.
Well, they have money in cap space right now. So
okay. So I mean, the Grizzlies at that point would be doing that move to pay Jaren, and then they'll free up some money from the Desmond deal and sign shooters.
I'm being completely honest, bro. I was gonna save my trade for later, but I'm thinking about Tyrese Halliburton might be a better fit for Grizzlies.
You're not trading. The Pacers aren't doing that. If anything, bro, you see, that's when you start getting too wild. John Morant not going nowhere. Though those are fake reports. Though those are teams or those. Okay, John Morant stuff ain't totally fake because it's John Morant. But like for the most part, I think that's teams wanting him to go. Like the Miami, like that. That's you got to remember, Larry. Pat Riley got a job. You know, he's supposed to be saying, "Hey, John Morant, go get a trade." Yeah, yeah. Hey, John Grizzlies don't want John Morant. Come on, man. Nah, bro. Especially if you do good in the playoffs.
If he does great in the playoffs, I agree. They'll probably keep him. But if they struggle again on the offensive side of the ball, I think Tyrese Halliburton might be a better fit for them.
Even if they struggle, I think they will keep John because this was his first year back. I think next year if he struggled, then it's a question.
If Halliburton's on the table, I don't know.
I think they're gonna struggle regardless, bro. They fucking trash, bro. What are we talking about?
And that's the thing. They got two rookies in they starting lineup, and like that's why we had Taylor Jenkins this high. They had the Grizzlies is a developmental organization kind of with Taylor Jenkins. Like they have two rookies in the rookie of the year race. Desmond Bain was drafted at 30, played well. Like they developed really well. GG Jackson was the youngest player in the NBA last season. And he's like not terrible. Grizzlies is a good developing team, bro. So like they could easily move on from Desmond Bain and develop a shooter. They can move on from Desmond. You could replace Desmond Bain with Luke Kennard. You get a shooter who's going to be more consistent on the shooting end, and he's taller and bigger. Is he a worse defender? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but like,
I don't know. All I'm saying is that if John Morant, okay, I'll give you two playoffs. I can agree with that. I can stand on that, especially with the rookies being in the lineup. But they might be trying to guys, and I think
no, bro, not over John Morant.
If Harper doesn't fit in this offensive scheme, it doesn't perform good in the next two playoffs. Tyrese Halliburton is going to be a guy that's going to be a better playmaker. Get Zach Edey his shots. Give JJJ his shots.
Pacers not moving on from Hadley. They made a conference finals. That's a team in Indiana. They don't do stuff like that often. Look at Atlanta still holding on Trae Young because of an Eastern Conference Finals run 5 years ago. Halliburton is a Pacer.
If you get another star point guard on the table and say in that same youth class, I think they can make a move.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Gotta remember, this ain't no big market ass teams like the Lakers, the Knicks. Like those, they don't make trades like that, bro. They don't do all that.
Larry, smaller market teams are okay with making the playoffs consistently. That's how you get lucky one year. If you keep Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson, you have two building stones on both ends of the court, and then you build in between that. Like literally. And you could get lucky one year. Jaren Jackson go crazy defensively. Ja Morant averaging 30 for some reason, and the shooter's shooting. You could go crazy, but Desmond Bain not shooting. Desmond Bain, like, I'm not saying he's not doing it throughout the whole year. It's just the fact that he's shooting 32% for a max deal. And we're talking about trading Ja Morant.
Can we define a small market teams that make those trades? Like, what do you mean they don't make big trades like that?
Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets had Zion Williamson available this trade deadline, and they're scared to do it. You know why? Because they know that if the Zion deal doesn't work and they traded like 2-3 picks, that's like 2-3 top 5 picks right there. So like they be scared to make trades. Ja Morant, if you trade Ja Morant for picks, imagine if you don't hit on one of the picks and you're not going to be able to sign a free agent, and you got greedy and didn't want Ja Morant.
That's against my argument, though. I'm saying for Tyrese Halliburton, I'm not trading away for 2 first-round picks. I'm trading away for Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, but that's not realistic, Larry.
It is realistic. Why is it not realistic?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Tell me why it's not realistic that they can't trade for Tyrese Halliburton.
Dude, that's not happening. I don't know how to tell you that's not realistic. It's just like,
but you haven't told me. They're the same age, same in that.
Like you can say like a realistic like thing that could happen is like the Heat getting Ja Morant or something.
Yeah,
like that, you know
yeah, like we need a
That's less realistic because they don't have a package to offer.
No, but like
these are the Lakers for Luka, and we got Luka. Look what happened.
I understand what Larry's saying. Like Larry's like, It just like look, he's talking too technical. We trying to be common sense. Like the Pacers not trading Halliburton.
Man,
They trade that the trade made sense for just this year alone. Forget the age and stuff, just the talent and this year's playoffs. AD is a good fit with them. We've seen that in the first few games they played already. Luka's good for all the Lakers. Like that trade made sense for both teams in a way. I don't agree with it. The value of the youth and stuff like that. That's not like that's the argument. But they're the same age. I don't think we have a deep like.
No, they're the same age, of course not.
yeah, but no, there's no argument unless Luka.
Morant and Halliburton are the same age. I'm not trading.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it, though. Okay. That's why, Larry, when you do a trade, it's for a direction. You're in the same place. You traded for a same position, same age. That means you still want to win. And you just didn't trust John Morant. And like the Pacers like John Morant more for some reason. If the Grizzlies don't like John Morant, well, why the hell would the Pacers go like, oh, give me that gangster?
Okay, I'll explain it because I think the Pacers have more of a offense that will favor John Morant's driving ability.
Bro, no. That's Tyrese Halliburton's offense. That's how that's how the Kings were running with Halliburton. No, that's not the Pacers offense. That's Halliburton's offense. That's what I'm trying to tell you about the Grizzlies. That's not the Grizzlies offense. That's John Morant's offense. Desmond Bain not shooting in it. He need to get the shooting. And John Morant, that defender, that small defender he is, that small defender in Desmond Bain, he need to get bigger. Oh wait, he can't because that's physicality. That's just life. Desmond Bain the problem, or he's not a problem. The Grizzlies are a good team, but like Desmond Bain is a bigger problem than John Morant.
I don't think it's Bain. I'm not sure.
I'm not saying I don't think the Grizzlies have a problem. I think the Grizzlies are the team with the brightest future right now as we speak it. I genuinely, if they keep it how it is, but it's like people trying so hard to just change it. They got John Morant, Jaren Jackson, and Desmond Bain, and they got 2 Rookie of the Year candidates. Why are they trying to make moves? Just build.
I don't know. I just think Halliburton's gonna be a better fit, especially if you're trying to move JJJ to that first spot. And if for the Pacers side, they have more of a spacing job to utilize that you can't really utilize in Memphis when you have Zach Edey there and things of that nature.
And that's why I said it. Like Desmond Bain, like you could get a better shooter out of him. Like where could Desmond Bain go for real?
Bain's a good shooter, but I'm talking about the Zach Edey's that they got, the other backup bigs that they have. They have more shooting availability in Indiana than they do in Memphis.
Now I know that, but how could the Grizzlies get more shooters? Because like Desmond Bain is an all-star level player. You could get 2. You should be able to get 2 role players that can shoot for Desmond Bain since he's that valuable. You can't get 2 shooters for if you can't get 2 shooters for Desmond Bain. You don't think highly of him, bro.
I'm thinking about shooting bigs, not just shooters.
I know. Yeah. Where could you get? Look, we got Desmond Bain. You should be able to acquire 2 of those. Where at though?
I mean, Wendell Carter, but he doesn't do it. Miles Turner. Miles Turner does. There's literally maybe 4 players I can name in the league right now that are better on the defensive and shooting end than Miles Turner. That's Anthony Davis, Porzingis, and Embiid. Nobody else in the league can do what Miles Turner does on the defensive side of the ball and shooter. And
I think Turner's a bit overrated of a defender.
Yeah, you can say overrated, but he's still going to do a better job, I think, with John Morant than Zach Edey would, or even when they have Steven Adams. I think he's a better fit with John Morant. That's my argument for Pacers and Memphis trade.
What about the Dallas Mavericks trade for Desmond Bain? You give me
Klay Thompson?
That's
it. You're not getting anybody else for Klay Thompson. That's his first name that's going on that.
Klay and no, who's that guy who's been playing great this year from the Pelicans?
If you trade
Najee Marshall.
No, I don't think they need that. They have Gigi Jackson. They have him. I'm just not, especially because they're trying to compete too right now. They're older, so they might need that veteran guy to kind of get them through the playoffs. Them try to trade for like a Gigi Jackson or like a younger player, it's not gonna be as helpful because AD's on a limited window. John Morant or Tyrese Halliburton has a longer window. The whole team on Memphis and Pacers have a longer window than Anthony Davis right now and Kyrie.
What
Man,
if
why
you
are we
called
still
up the
on the
Miami?
What?
Yeah, no, we have been on this for a while. We have been for sure. But what if you call up the Miami Heat and ask for Tyler Hero and give Desmond Bain and like Jalen Wells?
Would you do that? Would you actually do
No,
that?
no.
Exactly. Tyler,
But I'm just telling you, like, I wouldn't even trade Desmond Bain for Tyler Hero, and like y'all are trying to get Ja Morant out of there. Look, Desmond Bain is the guy who's overvalued. He is on a max deal, and I wouldn't. I could get Desmond Bain and Jalen Wells, who's top 5 in rookie. I could get a rookie of the year candidate and a borderline All Star, and I'll say no because of how much money he makes. That's the problem with the Grizzlies roster. It's not Ja Morant. It's Desmond Bain's deal. That he is on a huge deal.
I think John Morant is the move to make, but Desmond Bain, I think, fits better in an offensive deal. But you can trade him away. I don't think he's like that valuable to the team. I'm just saying he does fit better than John Morant on this new offensive scheme.
Ja Morant is the fit. But like whatever, we just got to disagree, I guess. Desmond Bain is shooting 38% from three this year. Is good. 39 is good. Let's see what he look, Larry. 39% from the three this year. Let's see what he does in the playoffs. He is almost a 50-40. He is a borderline 50-40-90. Let's see what he does in the playoffs. Almost 50-40-90.
He had 4 playoff series, shot 50% from the three in 3 out of 4 of those series.
No matter what,
off on one series.
I mean, John Morant, you, what are you judging him off of?
Man, come on, let's move on. You know they're
Yeah,
gonna
let's
get
move
bounced.
on. Yeah,
You know they're gonna get bounced out the first round, bro. We're gonna be talking about this.
And then the Grizzlies gonna keep this whole core together, and we wasted a whole conversation. They keeping this together.
We wasted 27 minutes of our life talking about Desmond Bain, bitch ass. That's what we wasted. Talking about some shit ass Memphis ass Grizzlies over there who always talk shit and guy over here throwing a gun signs at the hitting a game winner and shit. Shit crazy. Don't learn, bro. Like learn. Jesus Christ. Just learn. What you gotta do?
I keep PG, bro. I keep PG for YouTube.
Yeah. Larry, who do you got winning coach of the year?
Look. Hold on one sec.
Yeah, what about you, Nick?
I got Ime Udoka, like we was talking about before. I just think from going from no playoffs to clinching the second seed in the West, which is the West is a very tight, close race right now too. But from 3 to 8, I mean, lock down that second seed. Shit, I mean, props to you, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you, and we talked about it pre-pause. So we know the Houston Rockets fan ain't gonna take him too much convincing to tell him that Ime Udoka is the coach of the year. And even if he disagreed, it's already 2 out of the 3 of us got the Houston Rockets coach Ime Udoka.
I think the Pistons coaches in the
yeah, you see, I knew you was gonna disagree. Just yeah, your boy already won, so may as well. Pistons coach though. You know the reason? What up?
They were a lottery team, 28-game losing streak, had a 2-shooter team, and the coach utilized them perfectly in the lineup, was able to unlock Cade, even with Jaden Ivey being out for the entire season, basically. They're able to utilize their shooting assets and max out Jalen Duren, max out Cade Cunningham, Ron Highland. He's a new guy that came on the roster. Same thing goes for Asar Thompson. He was able to unlock everybody after he utilized the shooting assets that he got. And he has to get props as well. And then they're playoff lock too, playoff berth, guaranteed. Coming from a team.
So are the Rockets number 2 seed?
No. I think the Rockets won. I'm saying numbers 2, close second would be Pistons in my opinion.
Okay. I mean, I don't disagree with you on that. I don't disagree. I mean, yeah. I mean, shit. All right.
Yeah. At number 3, number 2, I think I would have Kenny Atkinson. I think the Cavaliers head coach, what he did was honestly to me as impressive as Ime Udoka. Evan Mobley came there, and Kenny Atkinson does this everywhere. it's always gonna be a player or a couple. They're gonna have their best 3-point shooting years soon as Kenny Atkinson comes, and Evan Mobley is probably like a top five stretch five in the league now, and he's playing power forward. You know, like he unlocked Evan Mobley to another level, man. Like Evan Mobley is defending. He can defend Shea Gilgeous and he can defend Joel Embiid while now shooting 40% from three. That's crazy.
I think that whole team just got unlocked, bro. To be honest with you, bro. I mean,
bro, like
they was stuck at like mid seed, like fifth seed for like 2-3 years at this point, bro. And look what they're doing. They have number one. They clinched number first seed in the East. Crazy with the Celtics, with the Knicks. I mean, you know.
I was floored that Kenny Atkinson ain't have a job for that long, but at the same time, it's because he's one of those coaches that's so good. He knows he's the catch, so he gonna wait until he got the perfect opportunity for himself. And he went to Cleveland, and holy, they look like a championship contender. Like this is a fun team to watch, man. With how they move on offense, defensively, how they use Mobley around everywhere. They've been doing that. JB Bickerstaff was the Cavs coach last year, right? I think so.
Yeah, JB. Yeah.
So they kind of been using Mobley like that. JB was, but I'm sorry, Kenny went to JB's job and did better. JB's job, I think a lot of it went down to roster construction from last year. The Pistons ain't having no 3-point shooting. They overpaid Tobias Harris because they needed shooting that bad. They got Malik Beasley who's shooting amazingly. I think the Pistons, most of it comes to just roster construction, but JB probably would be third to me though. Like he ain't been bad neither. But who do you got number 2, Nick?
Pistons head coach.
Pistons, all right. So bet we got JB at 2. We got Kenny at 3. Who's 4, 5, 6? Oh wait, are we underrated? Nah, Tyrone, nah.
Who's the black guy next to Kenny?
That was when the Orlando Magic was like a top 3 seed. Like we ain't do this in a minute. Like Jamal Mosley, yeah, he's zapped out of here. Just because of shooting, ain't even his fault. But like, nah. These other coaches, and then Taylor Jenkins, like he's fired. Like you're fired. Like ain't literally nothing we can do about that. You're fired. So,
man. Next, I'm looking at the JJ Redick, man, number 3, number 4.
Hey, that was my hot take. I said JJ Redick is going to be a top 5 coach of the year candidate. Like
Stop
JJ.
playing.
The way that he was talking, don't mind the game, bro. I was like, nah, he's actually gonna be a decent coach. I hear it.
I mean, he's been amazing even throughout this whole year for the most part. Just having newly implemented offensive schemes, kind of players more. But he really won it with me when he lost his center. They don't have center right now. Jackson Hayes as their center right now. Being able to utilize primary ball handlers and superstars, the personalities, all of the ego that goes into that, being able to balance that and then unlock your team at full potential, even with having a weak rotation. I think that's the props there.
I think that's just the guard play, Larry. When you have LeBron and Luka running pick and rolls, whoever setting picks all game has LeBron and Luka setting them up. You know, of course Jackson Hayes is gonna look good. He has LeBron and Luka giving him the ball all game, bro. Like, duh. Like Luka made Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford look like top 100 players last year.
No, I definitely. But I do think kind of being able to utilize Luka and LeBron at the same time, that is a challenge.
For sure.
Especially the defensive minutes on defense too.
Yeah,
really seen as a defensive guy. Same goes for LeBron. So being able to kind of change that scheme, especially with AD being gone, kind of turning into a Warriors defense. That's also got to be noted as well.
Yeah. We got 4. Nick.
You know what I'm saying? Just right there, you know.
Yeah. I think the list is almost like chilling where it's at. I might even have Tyronn Lue above Mark Dango.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just think the Coach of the Year award is kind of like the MIP for teams. So
Yeah,
it's kind of would move Mark to the bottom, in my opinion.
yeah,
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 this ain't like no NFL Coach of the Year, bro. To be honest with you,
yeah, yeah. Um,
I might even move the next guy over him.
Tom
oh,
Thibodeau.
Yeah,
uh, now Mark Dango. No. You got to remember, the Thunder have had Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet both play less than 40 games this year. They've had no center for more than half the season.
that's fair. I forgot. That's fair.
Yeah, so it's like I want to give them some. While they have no center for half the season, they're the number one defense convincingly. It ain't even close, and they don't have the best defender on their team. So like that also shows you how good that roster is, though. That's why like I don't want to give him too much love, but like he gonna get love. He gonna get love. Shout out to Mark Dago, and that's why we always got a number 6 spot. All right, on to the next award. We are going on to what is this? No, most improved player. Um, Norman Powell has been eliminated. He's not gonna read the games met, Larry. So tough. Like that
Victor
is a
two.
heartbreaker.
Victor two. Get him out of there.
Yeah. So who do we have as the most improved player? Oh wait, you Victor too. Man.
Yeah, I think it's easily
And then,
between guys, but not sure. I
and then
think
you gotta remember, huh?
Josh Giddey should be on the list somewhere. I feel like.
No, he's at the back end now. Like I've added him because like this award is like it changes a lot because remember like first week I was going crazy about my boy LaMelo. I was telling y'all he averaging 30. He averaging 30, but like he hurt like always. Norman Powell would have been the easiest pick for this award. He
Yeah,
hurt.
Norman Powell's going stupid.
Hey, yeah.
And
And
then he
then,
got
and
hurt.
then Wemby hurt. Like all the people. I'm looking. I'm looking at Mobley, Dyson, and Cade. I think maybe Hero. I don't think Hero personally as a Heat fan. I think that's more just Jimmy Butler gone. Evan Mobley, he's bro. I'm telling you, he's shooting like 40% from three on times two of the attempts. He's shooting 2 times the 3 pointers on better shooting. Like
You could go
I gotta
Mobley.
look at his numbers to like double check myself
I'll pick Mobley though.
because like he is like he's shooting 37. He's shooting the exact same percent from three actually, which is crazy. 37.3, but he's averaging 3 more points. Well, I want to see. He's shooting worse from the field also, but like if he's shooting worse from the field goal, I think it's because he's shooting more threes. You know?
Now, Dyson Daniels shot 5 attempts last year on 44%. Now he's shooting 12 attempts on 49%. So that same argument you just used for Evan Mobley, got to use it for Dyson Daniels too.
Mobley's taking 3 times the attempts. He used to shoot 1 3 a game. Now he's shooting three, and he's
So
making it at the same
oh,
level.
field goal,
Huh?
field goal. So
Yeah, but he's shooting the same amount of field goal. Like, okay, Curry never shoots like 50% from the field, but his true shooting is higher because of the percentages of 3 pointers he's taking. I bet Evan Mobley's true shooting is higher because yes, it's 1% difference on three more threes. It's 1% difference on times three the amount of threes because he's a guy that usually shoots only one. So like 1 times 3 is three. Like he's shooting 3 times the amount and shooting the same percentage. Like Evan Mobley, true shooting. Nah. He's shooting 63.5 this season. So 63.5, and what was his true shooting last year? it was 62.6. So yes, even though his field goal is lower because his 3-point is the exact same and he's shooting more threes, his true shooting is higher because that's better shooting. Um, he's scoring better because he's spacing out the court when he shoots now. But like I'm doing all this arguing and I don't even got him number one. I do think Dyson Daniels is like the most improved player, bro.
Just about to add to that, he has similar, improvement on the field goal and the percentage end. On top of that, he's leading the league in steals right now. Also averaging double the assist.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take Dyson. It's a close race, but I think Dyson's the guy.
What about Cade? What about Cade Cunningham?
So that's definitely
Like,
an argument.
do you give it to the number one overall pick?
He can. We've seen it happen before.
Bro, like Nick, are you giving it to Cade Cunningham?
I'm not giving the Cade Cunningham. He hasn't had that
Dude,
much.
he's averaging 3.5 more points.
Same for the three.
What, 2 more assists, 2 more rebounds.
I just think that's not as impactful as the improvement we've seen for Evan Mobley.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just trying to argue. Yeah, no, you're right. I agree. Dyson Daniels is the most improved player this year. Dyson Daniels at 1. Who's at 2?
Mobley.
Is Cade 3?
I don't know. I think Zubac, Josh Giddey.
I was just about to say that, Larry. Is there a world where Zubac is the most improved?
I don't think so because Evan Mobley, they are different tiers, but caught out of pocket.
Hold on. What is Zubac doing differently? Like he's averaging, Larry. He's averaging 5 more points.
Yeah, I think
He's averaging 1 more assist. He's averaging 3 more boards, and he's became one of the better rim protectors in the league.
I think it's Zubac. I think Zubac's next.
Most improved?
Yeah.
Like number 1?
No. Number three.
Number 3. You know what? Okay, yeah. Now, Zubac has been going blur. K or Hero? Who you think improved more?
Kid who?
Hero.
Let me check Hero stats.
Hero's shooting. He's shooting more attempts on threes, making it about the same clip, which is a positive because if you're shooting more at the same clip, you're not going down.
It's debate. I think I have Josh Giddey next though.
Whoa, Josh Giddey's been good for that long. Like I know he's been hot recently, but like this is a season award. You think he's been? Tyler Hero made an All-Star game this year. Cade Cunningham made an All-Star game this year. Like they've been doing this since the jump of the season.
Tyler Hero, it has always been on that All-Star line.
Yeah.
Exactly. He just finally got his chance this year. If we're talking about just improvement from last year to this year, I think Josh Giddey had more improvement.
Whoa, Giddy's 3-point. Giddy's 3-point went up a lot.
His assist went up.
Yeah, but we all knew. No, they didn't really go, bro. Giddy's always been we always know Giddy could do that, man.
But the stats, you got to talk about even with Tyler Hero.
Look at his rookie year; he averaged 6. Like, I get it. It's from last year. You're just comparing last year though. Like last year, like he was on the championship team and like was a 6-man role because SGA and JW had the ball in their hands. Before J-Dub was there, he was averaging assists like this.
That's a good argument. I think he makes a top 6, but if you want to move Tyler Hero above him, I'm proud with that.
Yeah, Giddy is in the top 6 for sure. I agree with that too. What about DeAndre Hunter?
He kind of went down a little bit to
last year
join the Cavs, which is not a fault of him, but just
yeah,
opportunity for stats.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Oh,
Giddy's only making this list because he's gotten hot recently though. Like he's gotten hot since teams started tanking. Like you got Hero and Kate who like was trying to who's been helping put their teams in like playoff position because like they were having all-star runs the whole season. Like if
but
Jimmy Butler played any games, Miami would have been a playoff team because Hero held him down while he was doing all that. The Pistons is
exactly.
doing all, huh?
I was gonna say I think Hero's improvement story has also been part of Jimmy Butler's departure, which is
So
kind of
so
inflates his stats. No, I'm not mad at Tyler Hero above Josh Giddey. I'm just saying that
now I'm
that
not
has.
mad about Josh Giddey above Hero neither. Like I do actually I get it. I get it.
I might even put Hero over Giddy. I might just move K to 6. I might do my own
Okay.
K to
Okay.
6. I can go either or with Tyler Hero or Josh Giddy. Not really a problem.
Yeah, I'm cool with it either or too. Yeah, but we're gonna put my boy Hero above him because I have 17 reasons why. On to the um next thing we gonna do. We got the coach of the year. We did most improved. DPOY. Um, yeah, Dyson Daniels once again, a player who's having a crazy year. And why we had him win most improved player. It's not only what the stats are saying and how his numbers went up. Well, you also got to account for those 3 steals that he is like mobbing defenses with. Um, Larry, who do you got winning the defensive player of the year?
I'm doing all the awards this episode. Should we wait a little bit? Or?
Yeah. We doing all episodes. We only got 3 more after this. We running through all of them.
I don't think we should run through all of them. We should save some for next week. Not gonna lie.
No. Next week we doing playoff bracket. Next week we're gonna have the top 6 for each conference, and that's where we're gonna do the playoff predictions.
We got 2 more after this.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
MVP,
one more. I think.
and something else.
All right.
But okay, but for the MVP, what we're doing, you'll see when we get there. Like it's gonna take us time with the MVP. We doing the top 15 because that's the first, second, and third team.
All right.
'Cause if it's positionless, it should, and if it's off this year, what the NBA wants is the top 15 MVP candidates. If it's positionless,
Right.
so the
Okay.
15 best players this year.
I think I'm gonna keep JJJ at number 1. Close time with Evan Mobley, of course. And I think the list is right now pretty solid, honestly.
I'm gonna disagree and put Mobley one. Jaren Jackson, like he's been cool, but like Mobley guards Trey
Is it?
Young.
I'm not even mad at that. It's very close. I think Dyson Daniels is solid 3, but it really goes back and forth with Evan Mobley and Jared JJ.
I think Dyson Daniels is a solid 2. I think Jared Jackson at 3, bro. Um, the both the Cavaliers defense is ranked higher. The Hawks defense is ranked lower, but Dyson is a guard. He could only command
Yeah,
so much.
I have to go with it. Just the big man, being a big
Yeah,
man, responsibility he has.
yeah,
I think he's gonna go anyways. So I gotta go JJJ over Dyson
yeah,
Daniels. Mobley.
yeah. I can hear you out on that, but the Cavaliers, they have better defense than the Grizzlies, right?
Yeah, but I'm not even mad if you move Evan Mobley over JJJ. We can do it.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
goes back.
Who you got, Nick?
I don't think he's here. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, they're here. But at 4, 5, 6, who we going with? Is it staying the same?
I might put Draymond over Jalen Dub, J Dub.
Oh, my fault. My fault. I was muted.
I might go Draymond Green over J Dub, and then move J Dub behind Zubac. But after that, I'm pretty good.
Is there anybody on the names added below that you'd put above Draymond?
Nope.
I don't disagree. Oh man, Draymond actually has been good. J Dub, bro. Like he's been playing center. That's just what it is for me, bro. He's been playing center in the Thunder are by far the number 1 defense. The Thunder should have, if Chet was playing, the Thunder defense would have been even better, and Chet would have won this. I think.
That
I think he.
that's a debate, but yeah, he has a lot of help on that team. I mean, if you look at the chart right now, 3 players on this list are from one team. That's the only team is OKC.
Exactly.
So I just think that he have a lot of help. Isaiah Hartenstein's not here. Chet's not here either. They have a
They
lot of
got
help.
a lot of help, but it's like we just talked about how Dyson Daniels is a forward guard, and he could only do so much. And it's like they're the number one.
I get that, but I just think his help is gonna hurt him in the
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah, they do got help though. I agree.
Hurt him, so I just gotta move Draymond Green.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Nick, was you who you got for defensive player of the year?
I got Evan Mobley.
Yes, sir.
Move it, move it.
Who you got number 2?
Um, Jason Daniels probably.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Jaren Jackson at 3. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Tyson,
cool.
bro, Larry. I understand like what you're saying with Jaren.
Yeah, I get it, but I think it's not a crazy take. But I'm going to stick with center. And he has more. He has more to show, I guess. More responsibility on the defensive side of the ball. So I do give the JJJ over Dyson Daniels, but it's not like a crazy take.
3 steals. He's breaking the record. You know, like he's breaking the record. He should win for breaking that record, but he's not gonna win.
Yeah.
Like nah. He's going stupid, bro. He's going stupid. Number 4. Who y'all got?
4. Now I'm gonna go. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. After the top three, yeah, it is like award over.
But
Number 4.
Amen, Draymond Zubac. That's my order.
Amen, Draymond, Zubac.
That's my order.
I'm cool with that. Draymond has been getting crazy push since the Jimmy Butler trade.
Yeah.
And then we got the whole Thunder team just being considered. Yeah, and Wemby, you know, yeah. Next award we got is Rookie of the Year. That the Rookie of the Year and MVP. That's what it was.
Okay.
Rookie of the Year. This is like a calm race. Like,
yeah,
we kind of know what's gonna go on, bro. Who do you got winning Rookie of the Year?
I'm not sure now. I haven't followed the rookies too much. Like I couldn't even help you too much this list, to be honest.
To me, the best rookie this year has been Khalil Ware. It just there's no problem.
Everyone's kind of on the same similar tier, in my opinion. I mean, there's definitely some differential, and I do think Bob Carrington is going to be below both of these guys. Same goes for Marcus Buzelis, but I mean, yeah.
I want to see the Miami Heat schedule. I think the Heat only got 3 games left. 1, 2, 3.
I think everybody only got 3 games left.
The thing about it though, look, Khalil Ware is going to play 64 games. The NBA said that if there's an award where there is an obvious winner and there's a reason that they have less than the games played, they will hear out the argument. If Khalil Ware says, yo, I'm the Rookie of the Year, this changes history, and I missed it by 1 game. Come on. Let me slide. 64 games out of 65. And I think Khalil Ware's the Rookie of the Year. I'm a Heat fan for sure, but he's averaging the most boards, the most block. Or let me not lie. But like, Khalil Ware's been balling, y'all. Shooting well from 3. Bam's at the 4. Like, this is a scary Heat team with Jimmy Butler gone. So, you know, it ain't as scary as it could have been. And I lied. He's shooting 32 from 3. 9 points, 7 boards. It's Stephon Castle. I'm a Heat fan. It's Stephon Castle, bro. I just think other players have a higher ceiling. But, you know, Stephon been balling, bro. Nah, it's Stephon Castle.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. It's not. Yeah, I haven't really been following rookies too much. But I heard a lot of Stephon Castle buzz.
Yeah, no, Stephon Castle defensively, he's all right. He's shooting all right.
I think Jay Well should be next. I know he has a lot of buzz going on behind his name.
Yeah.
I think things between him, would you say, and then also Zach Edey. Those are
Yeah.
kind of the next three guys up.
I think Ricochet has a chance to win the award. He dropped 36 points last week.
Yeah,
He's been defending amazingly. Like he's literally what I was saying in the draft episode. He is Paul George, but like he's just an off ball role player that's gonna shoot well. 35% from three as a rookie, not bad on 12 points.
yeah.
Especially like he's a better defender than he is a shooter, and he's shooting 35%. Not bad at all. Stephon Castle. I wonder what his numbers is. I don't really keep up with any numbers like that, but he averaging 15, so it ain't bad. But 28% from three. Yeah, ain't the greatest. Jalen Wells. He has been. He's been the Grizzlies' number one defender, like
Yeah,
on ball.
yeah. I think we got moved. Yeah, I think he's second for me. Jalen Wells. I think Zachary Richie said probably three, and Zach Edey at the four. Got to move a little fast. I got to go soon. MVP is gonna be a
Yeah, yeah. Um, who we got for
I
Ed?
probably go, I probably go Edey. I'll probably go SAR next, and then I'll probably end off.
Yeah,
Not Carrington. I'm just kind of debating between.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Brazilian having being a starter. No. I think Bub's not in the race. I think I'll probably go.
You think
Mondes.
Bub what?
I think Mondes Bazell is after school.
I'll just put it. I don't know. I think Bub's been playing the whole year more than Modest. I think Modest has higher potential, but
Yeah,
Bub's been like playing the whole year.
yeah. I go next.
But who cares? We'll now. Oh wait, we got 6 man of the year. Let's speed run this in like less than 6 minutes. Cause 6 man of the year.
I go
Who do you
8:30.
got winning?
Uh,
Who?
I gotta go 8:30. But like, we
All
gotta
right,
go.
bet.
I
Who you got winning 6 man of the year?
I like what Ty Jerome. He's kind of been his name has been ringing.
I agree. I agree. Is that who you got winning?
I think I have Ty. I think it's between him and then DeAndre Hunter, and then I think Nas, Richard are kind of the next guys up. My opinion.
Nas. I think Malik Beasley also got. I think Malik Beasley and Tari Eason for what they've been doing off the bench for their teams.
I think Russ is over Tyrese
Yeah.
in my opinion. But
All right,
much?
you're a Rockets fan.
What I missed so far?
You came at the banger part
yeah,
because we're done with this, and now we're doing our All NBA teams. And you know what the All NBA team mean?
Right.
That means the MVP award.
Basically,
We're gonna do
okay.
we're doing our top 15 for MVP, which is the whatever All NBA teams.
Okay.
Who do y'all got winning MVP?
Jokic. I don't want to hear anything. It's actually Jokic.
Jokic.
Yeah. I got Joker. Yeah.
Jokic.
We got Jokic. So we against the grain this year, y'all. You know Shea won. Shay's gonna win. Like the votes came in already.
I mean, well, yeah. The votes did come in. So supposedly, I don't know.
Shea won.
I don't
like
know.
I said, the Shea won. Jokic came in second. Who came in third? What? Giannis came third.
They can't
Donald came fourth, I believe.
I think Tatum came fourth.
Tatum and Donald was 4 and 5. Like we had the same list, but y'all flip flop Jokic and Shea.
I'm not gonna believe it, bro. I'm sorry. I wait till that one out to it. I'm not.
I mean, to be honest, Larry, it's what I told you, bro. They haven't had a center for half the year, bro. Shea and J-Dub been holding down the paint defensively, which is crazy. They've been having Caruso and Dort on the top of the key.
Jokic is averaging peak Michael Jordan numbers right now.
So is Shea.
No.
Jokic is on another level. Shea is averaging peak Michael Jordan.
Time out. What Jokic is doing is basically 2017 Russ with better efficiency.
Bro, Jokic is crazy. Jokic is averaging a triple double on 40%.
Jordan S. That is literally prime.
No, that's not Jordan
No,
S.
that's
Shea is Jordan S.
2017. No, Shea is Jordan. Shea is Jordan S. But Shea, but we got to remember those numbers that Jordan averaged, bro. Like we got to remember, only 6 times what Shea did is being done, and only 1 time it led to MVP. And the year that it led to MVP, Jordan House also had the best defender in the league too. He had to win decoy. So
I mean, is that what Shea's in the conversation?
Well, not what. Yeah, he's in the conversation of doing that offensively, but I mean, obviously, defensively, it's not even close.
He's top 10 in defensive player of the year.
Okay, I'm with it. I mean, but at the same time, Jordan won the award. Like, so we're not even gonna go there.
But the Thunder, the Thunder got a 20-point lead on the Nuggets. That don't a 20 game lead. I mean,
yeah. But hold up, Mark. Basically, what the thing that you're arguing right now is basically 2017 of Russ versus Harden. If you go back to Harden numbers that year, bro, if I'm not mistaken, he was averaging 29, 8, and 12. Russ was averaging a 30-point triple-double, which is the only time that's ever been done is what Oscar and now pretty much about to be Joker. And Joker is doing it on better efficiency, bro. Like, I think
40% from 3 is crazy.
43% from 3 is crazy, and 50 plus 57, 58% from the field, and 88% from the free throw line.
He's the best player in the world. He the best player in the world. I'm not disagreeing.
I'm not disputing that. But at the same time, I think Shea is going to get this award. If the votes are truly in, Shea is going to get this reward based off of voters' fatigue.
I think it's based off of team health. Wait.
Take the voter fatigue out. This is Jokic's first MVP. Shea's first MVP. Who deserves it?
That's why I'm saying Shea. Crazy. Jokic is the better player. The year that Curry won MVP unanimously, I thought LeBron was a better player, but I understood what Curry was doing with how many more games they won in the regular season was crazy. Shea is averaging 32, 6-6, and a top 10 defender in the world. Jokic is not doing the same stuff on defense. He's averaging 2 steals, yes, but Shea is literally like a way better defender than Jokic. Same level scorer. The playmaking and rebounding and stuff. Yeah, Jokic is a center. He's going to get more boards.
Well, here's the thing, bro. Well, Joker averaging the same amount of steals. Averaging the same amount of steals as SGA is crazy right now.
Yeah, it is. No, it is.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like I didn't even think. First off, I thought that was a lie. But him averaging 1.8 steals, the exact same amount of steals as SGA, is absolutely crazy, bro. So
that's why Allen Iverson isn't a good defender. You know, he averaged.
No. Of course. No. I'm not. No, this is not about a defensive argument, but I can dare say that Joker is not as bad defensively as everybody thought he was in the years past. Yeah, so Jokic's defense has improved a bit. Well, if it's by this little, then it's still an improvement by far. And plus, you got to use the argument about Jokic, what Jokic is off the court for the Nuggets. The plus minus difference. No. Wait. No. The difference, the plus minus difference is crazy. Without Jokic on the court, they're basically arguably one of the worst, one of the bottom 10 teams in the league. Without SGA on the court, bro, they're still a great team. With SGA on the court, they're an all-time great team.
No, so I think that's the stat, Leaf, that made me like, whoa. I that's the stat, Leaf. Shea's plus my. I want to see that stat.
It's the stat that waived the vote for me to Joker is the plus minus difference with them on and off the court.
Yes, I think the same stat, Leaf. I think you got it wrong. I think that's what made me like look at Shea.
No, don't. Bro, I was looking at it on somebody else's channel. I had to make sure I got it right. Joker is the biggest difference maker, plus minus box score minus wise for his team than anybody than anybody in the league, in the history of the league. His shit is top 10. His shit is top 10 in plus minus, bro. Like plus
You
minus.
win the award. It's his. Move on. It's his. We're done.
The award is definitely his. But I'm not mad if SGA won.
I'm mad. No. I'm mad if SGA gets the award.
You're mad. You're mad because you're a Rockets fan, Larry. That's why.
What? I mean,
Larry, you're mad. You know,
we beat the fucking Thunder, bro. We beat them.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that, Larry. But this is why you're mad, because y'all beat them, and you don't feel like, bro, like the 30, 10, and 10 that Jokic is doing, bro, should be overlooked and should be undervalued under 35, under 33, 6 and 6.
Okay.
I get it.
No, we got Jokic.
And I don't neither. But the main reason why you don't want SGA winning, bro, is because you're a Rockets fan, Larry.
No, it's not. It's not. If this is Jokic's first MVP, I'm mad at voters fatigue. I know it's gonna happen. But he deserves to win it. What he's doing right now is actually.
This is Jokic's best season, bro. And he's a 3-time MVP.
This is the best season. Peak NBA player-esque stats line ever in history. This is a peak stat line.
That's a fact. Yeah, that is a fact.
Yeah, no, you're right, bro. Now, Jokic is the best player in the world, though. We agree on it. Best player in the world.
This season exceeds all three of his previous MVP seasons.
Bro, y'all gotta remember though, there was a whole month and a half. There was a whole month and a half. Every episode we went live, I told y'all Shea dropped 50. There was like a 4-week span where Shea dropped 50 every Wednesday. It was every Wednesday I came on this mic and said Shea 50.
Listen, I understand that, but at the same time, we're comparing that to a person that is putting up, that is damn near Oscar Robertson.
He doesn't have a 20-point. Does Shea have a 20-point per game scorer on his team?
I mean, it probably would have been Chet, but can't you say the same thing about
he's been hurt. Wait, J-Dub's averaging 21 and a half. Okay.
Okay, boom, there go one.
Boom.
Okay, so now we gotta go to the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Now we gotta go to the Nuggets.
Does Jamal Murray average 20?
Is he averaging 20 in 60 plus games? Because J-Dub is an all-star.
Yeah, J-Dub did make all-star, huh? Yeah. Huh.
J-Dub is an all-star. So we can't leave that out. Like my thing is this. We can't
Jamal Murray averages the same amount of points. Same amount of games.
Jamal Murray, the same amount of points, same amount of games. Okay.
Bro, they have the same. Bro, they have. Look, and then I was looking at both of their 3-point shooting. The Nuggets, at every single. We talked about this. Every single place, they're top 5 in percentage, bottom 5 in attempts. The Thunder are bottom 5 in attempts, almost bottom 5 in percentage. Jokic has more spacing around him than Shea. Jokic has more spacing around him than Shea.
Jokic has more space. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I lost
track.
Jokic
has more space
around him than. But how did you determine that based? Wait. Hold on.
Okay. So Jokic's team has bottom 5 in attempts, and so do the Thunder. So if we're both bottom 5 in attempts, and one of us are top 5 in percentage, the Thunder are not a good 3-point shooting team. That's their biggest weakness.
They're not.
And Shea is scoring with that little bit of space.
Okay.
And they are the number 1 team by 20 games with worse spacing than them boys. Their defense is their defense.
Yeah, it's the defense. I get what you're saying by that, but I think the spacing. I think is something. Hold on, wait. I think we got the spacing a little bit off because they not that great of a 3-point shooting team doesn't mean that they have bad spacing. Like
no.
To get that away. Like in all-time net rating. Like listen, this Thunder team is breaking all-time records. Yeah. Top 5, one of the most winningest teams in the regular season. Top 5, one of the best net ratings in the history of the league. top 5, one of the most top 10, one of the most best defense.
You think this team's just too good? You think this team too good for Shea to win?
This team is damn good.
Yeah,
it's damn good. But
and then Jokic got Westbrook. Yeah.
When we talking about the MVP, yeah, exactly. We talking about the MVP conversation. So my thing is bro, you got Russ, and you still averaging 30, 10, and 10.
Okay, the thing about it is I'm looking at it from this season, right? Let's say Shea was hurt. That means Chet and Hartenstein also hurt. And J-Dub would have been the number one. And the Thunder would have not been doing this. The Thunder with J-Dub doing this would have not been the 1 seed. If J-Dub was the number one option, do you see the Thunder in the playoffs?
No.
Yes.
I don't.
The numbers prove it. The numbers,
really?
Bro, they're still a top 18.
I want to see
without
Thunder,
Joker, they are the Nuggets are bottom 10.
That's going to determine it.
The box plus minus proves it.
Thunder without Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I want to see their record. Thunder record without Shea Gilgeous.
The thing is, you can't generate the record. You gonna only go off of how they look with SGA off the court.
I mean, they are 2-1 without him this year. They played. He only missed 2 games.
Because the sample size of him missing games ain't that much.
Exactly.
If you go with how they look off the court, that's the second best thing. Go to how they look off the court. Joker, it has the biggest joke without Joker on the court and with Joker on the court. It's one of the biggest landslides in terms of biggest plus minus difference. SGA without SGA, they're still a top 8 team in the West.
Yeah, the Thunder have 13 players with a positive plus minus, and the Nuggets have 6. The Thunder have double the amount of positive players.
Double.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Even with your argument with Isaiah Hartenstein being out for half the season, he was only out for half the season. 50% of the games he was still there. Chet's been there for a quarter of the season, so you still have that. Even compared to the Nuggets, Jamal Murray, MPJ, Braun playing all 8 games.
I just would like to say, bro, I think that Chet, whatever Chet health is, that you're never gonna get another 82 games of season out of Chet. You're not getting that again. I'm sorry. I don't even know. Bro, when they said he played 82 games last year, I was like, wait, what? I'm like, we're not getting that again. That's it.
Yeah.
That might be his career.
I'm cool with Yoke winning. I'm cool with Shea at 2. I'm cool with it. And y'all got Giannis at 3?
Yeah, we got Giannis at 3.
You agree with that, Larry?
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Who you got 4?
I would like to go back to that defensive player of the year conversation if we can at some point.
Yeah.
At 4, I guess I got Tatum. I mean, I can't really. I can't really say that. I mean, Spider ain't really have that much of a year to me. Like, I mean,
I know who I got at 4.
Who you got it for?
I got Cade Cunningham at 4.
All right, okay.
I think the Pistons.
All right.
The Pistons lost 28 games in a row last year, bro. Larry, this is why I argued Cade a little bit for most improved player. I think he's top 5 MVP, bro.
Bro, all right. Listen, I get it. I understand the Cade love. I understand it, bro. I really do. But let's not jump off the top rope.
Cade is a playoff team.
Cade is for sure top 10. I don't know where he's at their 10, but let's not be drastic and let's not be crazy.
I'm taking him over Tatum.
Listen, I don't like Tatum. Listen, I don't like Tatum just as much as the next man, but I'm not that psychotic, bro. Tatum, I'm gonna just give Tatum number 4 just to say he's number 4, just because the landslide of games played like between this person, that person, this, that, the third. I think Evan Mobley belongs in the top 10 as well.
Ooh, okay.
I think Evan Mobley should be like at least at I want to say at least at maybe like 10. LeBron should probably be 9 if anything.
I may keep him right there, bro, at 6. I might keep him at 6.
I'm not keeping.
Wait, you keeping Donald at 5, Larry?
You keeping Spider at 5?
think so.
I don't think Spider had that great of a year. No,
Come on.
Like,
Cade is better than Spider this year. Like y'all could have Tatum above Cade, but like Cade is 5. I think Cade is above
no,
LeBron. Cade is
I
above
put
LeBron
the
and
highest
Donovan.
the highest I put Cade is where he at. That's at 7.
Were you, bro? But you said LeBron 9, and I'm saying Cade above LeBron.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I was gonna put Spider at 8, and I was gonna put Evan Mobley at 10.
You know what? I'll do. I'll take Spider behind Cade. Keeping LeBron at 4.
Spider behind Cade, and you keeping LeBron
there.
I was
no. Bronze above Donovan.
Nah. Yo, hold up. We gotta put
Agreed.
We gotta put Ant-Man. Hold up.
Bro, they both make the second team.
No, wait. Hold up. Ant-Man is still shooting 40, bro. Like, no, wait a minute. Wait a second. Where Ant-Man gotta be higher on this board?
I feel you. I think Ant-Man's above Spider, but I have Cade and I have LeBron.
Brunson and Cat, bro. Like, I listen.
Not Cat and Brunson. I'm talking about Cade and LeBron. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Brunson.
Cade and LeBron. No, I'm not putting Cade at 5. No.
Yeah. So Cade would make All NBA first team like this.
Well.
Y'all think Cade is an All NBA?
I think Cade could definitely be second team for sure. Yeah. NBA first is NBA first.
But like somebody got to be on the 5th spot. We have Tatum at 4.
Well, I don't. Well, I wasn't gonna go by that because I believe that Spider's probably gonna make first team regardless, just cause, bro. Like
Cade or Spider this year.
As first team, I think it's gonna be Spider, but I mean, I don't know if I'm.
Spider's the better player. Spider's the better player. But Cade in this regular season has been spectacular.
Cade probably had the better year, but Cade is definitely gonna make. He's gonna strongly make second team.
Yeah, he's gonna strongly make second team, and I think that's what we're doing right here by weekly making him on the first. Like he's the last one on the first.
Evan Mobley is making second team as well. So Evan Mobley
is Mobley above Cat?
Yes, he is.
I'll agree. Does anybody else think Mobley's above Cat?
Mobley is like slightly above Cat. He's right.
I'm cool. Cat. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, but we gotta move Ant, Cade, and LeBron are tied for that 5 spot, in my opinion.
Yeah, Ant, Cade, and LeBron. No. I say Ant and Cade. Fuck LeBron. I'm not doing that.
He does professional LeBron haters.
That's not even. No. I think LeBron had a couple of good weeks, and everybody blew it out of proportion. I'm not doing that. Like, listen.
Look. I said that they're tied for that 5 spot. So if someone wants to put LeBron at the end, at the beginning, I really don't care. But he's in that 5, 6, 7 spot for sure.
I mean, listen, I got LeBron at maybe 9th at best, bro. Like, listen, I'm not putting him that far ahead.
We worse off than Spider and Brunson.
I ain't gonna lie.
Brunson, I don't think Brunson carried. Brunson had a strong half of the season, and I think Cat had a strong half of the season. They both had good halves. But at the same time, if I had to go with one, I'll probably go with Brunson. Brunson's definitely gonna make second team. Towns is gonna make third team strong. He's gonna make a strong third team.
All right. So we got Cade, LeBron, and I might put an Ant above LeBron. Not gonna lie, Ant has been shooting like Curry.
LeBron's not going past 7. Not going past 7.
Yeah, I agree with you on that too.
Yeah, LeBron, I agree with you on that. And I'm putting the Ant past LeBron.
Whoa. You said LeBron's at the 9th spot. You just said that. Now you're talking about.
Yeah, but he's agreeing with us now.
No. I'm agreeing with what you. I'm agreeing. We agreeing with the same shit. We're not saying nothing different.
Okay. All right.
Because I was putting LeBron at 9th and I was putting Mobley at 10th, and I was moving Towns out because Towns is gonna make 3rd.
But you said 9 though, so there's 2 people above LeBron. Is that Brunson
Yeah,
and
you
Donovan?
did.
Yes, Brunson and Donovan. Yeah, Brunson and Donovan had him.
I'm cool with Dono, but not Brunson.
I'm definitely
Dono
cool.
might be above LeBron. Dono has a chance to make the first team, Larry.
I mean, Brunson is ahead of LeBron, but not by that much. But like, I mean, I like 27-7.
I'm gonna put it at 8.
Move it.
I'm gonna put
Nah,
it.
nah,
Nah,
I'm
I'm
not
putting.
moving.
I gotta put it at 9.
Wait, let me see Donovan
I
Mitchell
gotta put him
numbers.
at 9.
Nick.
Let me see Donovan Mitchell numbers, bro.
Please
What?
back me up on LeBron being 7.
Bro, I'm the
24.
GOAT, bro. I mean, it should be like MVP, bro. What are we talking about?
Spiders 24-5-5.
Yeah, nah.
Right,
And
yeah.
LeBron's been actually playing defense since AD got traded. I'll give it to LeBron.
LeBron ain't been playing no damn defense, bro. Stop it.
He's doing but more than he used to. That's what I mean.
LeBron has not been. LeBron been leaking out, bro. Like everybody know that.
It's over. Top 7's over. We're moving on. Brunson's over Donovan Mitchell. I'm gonna be honest. Completely honest. I might put Brunson over Donovan.
Brunson is 27-7, bro.
I mean, Bay's a way worse off team right now. I think Donovan gotta be.
Donovan's the best Cleveland Cavalier though. Like,
Okay, yeah. I'm with that. I don't know why.
Nah, I gotta put Spider. Wait, hold up. Wait. This is not right. LeBron is not ahead of these dudes. LeBron is like ninth at best, bro.
Nah, I'm not moving, Leaf. I'm not moving.
I ain't gonna lie, Leaf. They like 3rd seed in the West, and that's hard to do.
They 3rd seed in the West because of Luka and
I know.
Austin Reeves.
Bro, I feel you, Leaf. I get it, but LeBron is also
been
like,
cherry picking, bro. What are we doing?
LeBron has been their number 2 option the whole year, and they made a trade. You know, he's not gonna win none of this stuff, but like this is all NBA team.
Yeah,
Luka would be higher, but he don't got games played. AD would be higher, but he don't got games played.
He don't got games played, right? So
Luka would be MVP if he wasn't hurt.
So the 3rd team, I got my 3rd team. I got Towns. I got Steph, Triple J, KD, and
Does KD have the games played?
I think he do. Okay, he should have the games.
I ain't gonna lie. If KD got games played, I'll put him 13.
Yeah. KD got 62 games, bro. Like,
you need 65.
I mean, he gonna make that, bro.
Absolutely.
No, he's out for the season.
Yeah,
he is out for the season. Okay. So I need somebody else. Damn. Is there any notable mentions, bro?
I'm looking at like Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Halliburton, maybe even J-Dub.
Probably. How about Jaylen Brown?
He hasn't been shooting well this year.
He hasn't, but he's still 22, 6 and 5. Like respect.
Yeah, but at that point, I'll give it to Jaren Jackson above Jaylen Brown.
I mean, no, I had Jaren Jackson initially, bro. Like, so I mean, so
I'm trying to look for him.
My initial ones was Triple J, Steph, Cat, J-Dub, and we needed a replacement for KD.
So wait, we got J-Dub on the 3rd team, y'all?
I do. Nobody
I
else
do too. I think I do too. Games played and stuff. I'm looking for Jaren Jackson.
What's the replacements? Either Siakam or Sabonis. Siakam has 77 games. He averaged in 27 and
Siakam's at 27. Okay. When you said 27, I heard 27.
No, not 27. 27 and 4. Like, I mean,
what's Halliburton doing?
Sabonis is still leading the league in rebounds, 19, 14, and 6.
Bro, they might not make the play-in, bro. I don't care. The Kings only making the play-in because KD hurt.
Well, yeah, they was gonna make the play-in anyway, bro. I mean,
no, they would have been 11. Suns would have been 10.
I mean, well, I thought they was making a play-in anyway, but I mean,
all right, I feel you then.
The Kings,
you know what I'm thinking,
so
bro?
Sabonis is still leading the league in rebounds, league best, for the 3rd straight year.
I know.
You know what?
Man, it's like, bro, it's Trae Young. He's averaging 12 assists. I understand the shooting numbers aren't that pretty, but it's because like that's what he has to do. That's his play style. He is setting them boys up like
Trey Young is leading. Okay, so we're gonna put Trey Young as Sabonis because they at least lead in the league in something.
what Sabonis does. What Trey Young does is better than Sabonis assists. Rebounds like he set Sabonis 7 too.
Sabonis
Trey
is not
Young is
7
average. Sabonis, bro, they be lying all about his age. They used to want him to be a stretch forward.
Sabonis is 6'10". Like,
bro, they lied, bro, because they wanted him to play power forward. Remember they, yeah, bro, they lying, bro. He's not no 6'10".
Oh, stop it, yes,
bro. You telling me he's shorter than KD? Man, watch him and KD.
He's shorter than Joker.
No, he's not.
He's shorter than Joker and KD. What are we talking about?
Sabonis, bro, they be lying about. Man, Sabonis is the biggest lie. That's the new liar. It used to be KD. It's Sabonis.
Hold on. All right, respectfully, he's averaging 19, 14, and 6. The only players that's doing better than that right now are in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, his defense is the reason that the Kings are where they at. That paint defense is the reason why the Kings are where they at. I got what Sengun does defensively is more impactful than Sabonis.
What Sengun does defensively is more impactful. Okay, all right, listen, that's fine. I mean, even though Sengun is playing on an all-time great defensive team,
I get it. Yeah, you're right.
Like Sengun is averaging 19, 10, and 5. I don't think he's nowhere near the inside the around the basket paint player that Sabonis is. I don't think he's better in transition than Sabonis. I don't think he's a better facilitator than Sabonis, a better distributor than Sabonis. I don't think he's a better rebounder than Sabonis. Scoring, you might have me, but Sabonis is still close to 60% from the field. And come on, bro, just on a high efficiency, bro. Like, come on, like 19, close to 20 a game.
Okay, well, list right now 11 to 15.
I get Trey Young, bro, and I get Atlanta as a play-in team, strong play-in team. So the Kings is barely a play-in team. I mean, I guess if you want to say that, but still at the same point, bro. Like, I mean, I can't eliminate what they are. No, we're not putting Curry ahead of. No, we're not doing that.
Yes.
We're not. No, we're not. Bro, but before they got Jimmy Butler, they was 11th. Curry needed a lifeline, bro. Like, come on, bro. They like him and LeBron getting carried.
Put Cal on the Warriors right now and replace for Steph Curry. No, actually take Jalen Brunson off the Knicks.
And put him on the Warriors. And
Curry's current talent right now, without Jimmy Butler, is equal to the Knicks kind of without Jalen Brunson.
No. Larry, stop. You're not selling me that. No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Bro, the Knicks is Are you kidding me, bro? Without Jimmy Butler, the Warriors is not a 50-win team. They're not.
Same for the Knicks without Jalen Brunson.
The Knicks without Jalen Brunson? How many games did Jalen Brunson miss?
Let's see.
I'm gonna show their record without him. But all right. Is Trey Young the only spot we arguing on 13?
Jalen Brunson missed 20 games.
He missed 20 games. What's their record?
Mark got it.
Yeah, but is Trey Young and Sabonis the only thing we arguing?
No, I ain't gonna let Trey Young over Sabonis. I'm taking Trey Young over Sabonis.
Yeah, me too. So that means that we done with our the Knicks are. It says
Knicks argument. We gotta do that.
It says that
I was taking Sabonis. I mean, but y'all like Trey Young, I guess.
It says that they're 10-16 without Jalen Brunson this year. They beat the Jazz.
16?
Yeah, they beat the Jazz, Kings,
Hold
Blazers.
He missed 26 games?
No,
10-16. That's 16 games. I think Larry rounded when he said 20.
Yeah, I rounded.
So he missed 16.
Wait. Hold up. That can't be right, bro, because he's at 63 games right now. He only got 2 more to hit 65. That can't be right. That's wait.
You know what? Yo, you're right. I put Knicks record without Jalen Brunson 2025. So it's only been since January 1st. I'm gonna put 2024, 2025.
Right.
That's still 20 games max.
No, it still says 10 and
no.
6. Yeah, it still says 10
he
and
said
6.
10 to
It still says 10 and
16.
6. Jalen
Oh,
Brunson's
10 and
only missed
6.
game. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 10 to 16. Yeah, they 10
No.
to 6. Yeah, if they 10 to 6, they good, bro. Like without Jimmy Butler, bro. Yeah, well, the Warriors was 11th in the West. Come on, what we doing? I'm not putting Steph on. I'm barely putting Steph over these dudes that he over.
Yeah, you funny, man. But
stop it. What are we doing?
All right, chill out. Chill out, bro.
Yeah, no, this everything though. We finished all of our awards. Now it's time to just make these into shorts. It sounded like Larry wanted to go, so Larry, we're gonna do you first. Thank you everybody for tuning in to episode 206 of Up the Score Show. Now we're on to the shorts. Make sure to follow us on all social medias. And yeah, tune into our next episodes and TikTok time. And y'all about to see the social medias. Go give us a follow. Give 5 Out Productions a follow on YouTube, on Instagram, and also Leaf 47_88. Once again, thank you everybody for listening to the full-on episode proportion. And now we're on to the shorts.
I gotta go, so do me real quick.
Yeah. Can you name me your top 5 for MVP?
I got Jokic at 1, Shea at 2, Giannis at 3. I'll probably go Cade Cunningham at 4, Anthony Edwards at 5.
All right, say it again.
Jokic at 1, Shea at 2, Giannis at 3, Cade at 4, and Anthony Edwards at 5.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards is cool. Yeah. All right. Can you name me your top 5 for 6th man of the year?
I got Ty Jerome at 1, DeAndre Hunter at 2, Payne Pritchard at 4. Actually, I'm putting Naz Reid at 3. Then I'll go Malik Beasley at 5.
All right, say that one more time.
Ty Jerome at 1, DeAndre Hunter at 2, Naz Reid at 3, Payne Pritchard at 4, Malik Beasley at 5.
All right, bet. That's 2 out of 6. Now we on to rookie of the year. Well, you got to go like now.
Yeah.
You want to do the last couple, or you just want to do it?
All right, you gotta do fast. All right, cool.
Ask me. Can you name me your top 5 for rookie of the year?
I got Jalen Wells at 1, Zachary Richardson at 2, Stephon Castle at 3, Zach Edey at 4, Alex Sarr at 5.
Okay. Do you see the? Can you name me your top 5 for most improved players?
Dyson Daniels at 1, Evan Mobley at 2, Zubac at 3, Tyler Hero 4, 5. I got Josh Giddey.
Okay. Can you name me your top 5 for defensive player of the year?
Number 1, I have Evan Mobley. Number 2, I have Jaren Jackson Jr. Number 3, I have Dyson Daniels. 4, I have Amen Thompson. And 5, I have Draymond Green.
All right, I'm pretty sure this is the last one now. We have Coach of the Year. Yeah. Can you name me your top 5 candidates for Coach of the Year?
Okay. At number 1, I have Houston Rockets, Ime Udoka. Number 2, I have Pistons, JB Bickerstaff. Number 3, I have Cavaliers, Kenny Atkinson. 4, I have Lakers, JJ Redick. And 5, I have Tyronn Lue.
All right, Larry. That's everything. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, we finna hit 1,000 subscribers by the time all of those is out. So yeah, thank you everybody for 1,000 subscribers. It means a lot. And yeah.
See y'all.
All right, y'all. Be safe.
All right, Larry.
See you.
All right, now we're gonna go one by one with these. Leaf. Oh, you haven't done yours, so I'm gonna do Nick first, and then you think of your list while
All right.
Nah,
um.
nah, I'm cool for this, bro. I'm chilling.
All right, then Kate. All right, then could one of y'all ask me?
All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Ask him, Nick.
What, this coach of the year?
Yeah, or whoever asked me, somebody gonna have to ask me for all of them.
All right, Marcus, name me your top 5 coach of the year. Something along those lines.
Number
All
one,
right.
I got. You repeating it?
Nah, you good, you good.
Number one, I got Ime Udoka. Number two, I got Kenny Atkinson. Number three, I got Tyronn Lue. Number four, I got JB Bickerstaff. Number five, I got Mark Dangle. Leaf, can you name me your top 5 coach of the year candidates?
Yes. At number 1, I got Mike Daigneault. Number 2, I got Ime Udoka. Number 3, I got Kenny Atkinson. Number 4, I got JB Bickerstaff. And number 5, I got Tyronn Lue.
Yeah. Okay, that ain't bad at all. Mark Dangle is what you clearly see. You had the biggest discrepancy with us on.
I mean,
When
but
it
he got an all-time record though, so I mean,
yeah.
can't argue with
ask
that.
me for a DPOY.
Can you name me your top 5 players for Defensive Player of the Year?
Number one, I got Evan Mobley. Number two, I got Dyson Daniels. Number three, I got Jalen Williams. Number four, I got Jaren Jackson. And number five, I got Ivica Zubac.
Guess you gotta ask me now.
Can you name me your top 5 for Defensive Player of the Year?
All right, number 1, I got Triple J. Number 2, I got Dyson Daniels. Number 3, I got Evan Mobley. Number 4, I got Amen Thompson. Number 5, I got Draymond.
Okay. Now,
I'm probably off this shit. I'll catch y'all later.
all right. Be safe, Nick.
Nick.
Hey, earlier you said you wanted to go back to the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. What did you want to say?
I know I did pick my top 5, but I won't be surprised if Amen Thompson finishes top 3.
Yeah, me neither. Bro, Draymond Green, like he is trying to win that award. If he wins it, shout out to him.
He trying his hardest to win that award. But
this is my last chance.
I think Amen Thompson, the Amen Thompson against all-star guards has them shooting at the lowest they've shot him before all year, and against all-star guards he's got them shooting 40%. That includes Curry, that includes Luka, that includes anybody that you can name, bro. Against all-star guards, Amen Thompson has his numbers has spoke volumes in terms of advanced numbers. I know Dyson Daniels has had a magnificent season. No disrespect to him, but Amen Thompson and Dyson Daniels are the premier perimeter defenders this year.
Yeah. All right. Can you name your top 5 candidates for most improved player?
Sure. At number 1, I'll go with Dyson Daniels. Number 2, I'll go with Evan Mobley. Number 3, I'll go with Zubac. Number 4, I will go with Norman Powell. And number 5, I'll go with Cade Cunningham.
Norman Powell ain't meet the games played. He would have been number 1.
He would have been. He didn't make the games play. So at number 4, I'll go with Cade Cunningham. Number 5, I'll go with Tyler Hero.
Yeah. Oh, you can ask me.
Can you name me your top 5 players for most improved player of the year?
Number 1, I got Dyson Daniels. Number 2, I got Evan Mobley. Number 3, I got Zubac. Number 4, I got Cade Cunningham. Number 5, Tyler Hero.
All right.
Done with that. Now, rookie of the year, bro. I think we're at the point where we all agree, bro. Stephon Castle, 20, bro. His field goal percentage, nah. Who would you have as rookie of the year, Leaf?
I have to go with Castle. I just think that Alex Sarr, Zachary Richardson, they came on kind of late. We all had the Alex Sarr situation with obviously with whatchamacallit. Shout out to him. Because he was trying to convince us that
Eli.
Alex. Yeah,
Yeah.
Eli was trying to convince us Alex Sarr is the worst player ever drafted. That's clearly not true. Zach Edey, I wanted Zach Edey to get the award badly, but Zach Edey is at least going to be a top five. Bud Carrington has definitely come along. Donovan Clingan, I could see why they were top picks of where they were and everything, but they definitely came along. Mataz Bazalis is probably the most. He probably has the biggest window, the biggest upside out of anybody on this board. But Zachary Reese say second half of the season, and Alex Sarr second half of the season has been tremendous. They made tremendous leaps. Prayers up to the boy Jalen Wells. He took a nasty spill yesterday in that game.
Yeah.
Landed on the side of his face.
Oh my
Which
God.
crazy. So like but hopefully he's up. Zach Edey, he's gonna have a tall task in the playoffs, guarding centers and guarding pick and rolls. Hopefully he can get better at that. Everybody kind of figured him a slow footed man, but hopefully he'll get better at that. Hopefully improve. But if I had to say right now, Stephon Castle is leading that. The name really.
How confident are you in that?
I'm about 90-something% confident, man. I don't really think it could really be stolen from him at this point. I think Castle is probably going to win it going away.
They're both all right. Castle's an off-ball threat. Rishache has been a better off-ball threat, a better shooter, and a better defender. It's just
I think in the second half of the season, he's definitely been that. But I mean, I think we're just now starting to see Zach Rishache has just started to scratch the surface of what he can be off ball. I think with him and Dyson Daniels defensively, I think that their upside is tremendous. Defensively, and what they doing
and
together.
Jalen Johnson.
And Jalen Johnson, listen, that's another player that's missing. I think if Jalen Johnson was still playing, I think they would be a threat, be somewhat of a threat in the first round. They'd be like a higher seed in the first round, probably. But I think Zachary Reese say we starting to find out more and more about him as the games go on. I think that Stephon Castle, he probably needs the ball in his hands a little bit more. I think it was probably a mistake for them to get De'Aaron Fox. Because I think Stephon Castle is great with the ball in his hands, bro, and I think he can only get better. Just with his downhill attacking, bro, like him finishing in the paint, getting both feet in the paint and finishing and getting to that patented two-step, that patented 2 steps to the basket. He slows up and then gets to his layup and everything. He can finish away from the basket. I ain't really much to say, man. He is kind of DeJounte Murray, but just a little bit more efficient. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I compared him to DeJounte Murray. I compared him to DeJounte Murray, Shai Gilgeous, and D'Angelo Russell. But his 3-point shooting is worse. He reminds me of D'Lo without a 3.
Yeah, I could say that. I mean, but I think his athleticism is obviously through the roof already. I mean,
and his defense is better.
And I think the Spurs is gonna rule the day that they don't put the ball in his hand. That kid needs the ball in his hand, bro. Like I'm gonna just say that he needs the ball in his hand, and he let him figure out how to create. I think he can turn into a better creator for himself and for others, man, as the years go on. We'll see how he improves. But Zachary Reese say, in terms of off the ball, he fits right in with everything that Atlanta's doing.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. And then Castle, I do think he's at a good spot. I don't think De'Aaron Fox is in his way. I think him and Devin Vassell are each other's competition. Devin Vassell, like, if Castle can never improve his shooting and it becomes a problem, we got Devin Vassell.
Is going to be like the Devin Vassell is going to be like the second, like the contingency plan, so to speak.
Exactly.
And that's one of the reasons why I think Castle needs the ball in his hands for future references. I think now that you brought in a Chris Paul, you brought in a De'Aaron Fox, and it seems like they're kind of semi grooming Stephon Castle for that spot. To me, I don't know the real ceiling for De'Aaron Fox in a Spurs uniform. I don't really contend on him being there for the long haul. I think Stephon Castle is going to be there for the long haul, and he's going to be the guy in future situations with the ball in his hands. Um, when they don't have a said De'Aaron Fox, and when they can't get to anybody else. So the sky's the limit for this kid, man. I like him.
Yeah. Can you name me your top 5 players for Rookie of the Year?
Yes, I can. I will know number one, Castle. Number two, Wells. Number three, Ricochet. Number four, Zach Edey, and number five, Alex R.
Oh yeah. You guys me.
Can you name me your top 5 players for Rookie of the Year?
Number 1, I got Stephon Castle. Number 2, Jalen Wells. Number 3, Zachary Ricochet. Number 4, Donovan Clingan. Number 5, Khalil Ware. Donovan Clingan when he plays has been amazing. I think he has the games played which Khalil Ware doesn't have. I'm really giving Khalil Ware that spot because I'm a Heat fan. And, I just want to put him in the top 5. But like he also has been amazing.
I will say Khalil Ware is definitely looking like closer and closer to the steal of the draft.
Yeah, Donovan Clingan has been amazing too, though.
I think Donovan Clingan is good. I think Zach Edey, he could get better. I mean, I had high hopes for Zach Edey, but Donovan Clingan, bro, as a rebounder, he's already putting his stamp on the NBA.
Bro, I told you he was pick 1 in the draft, bro. But like Ricochet is
I don't know if he's pick 1
when he starts. If he was starting next to Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, and Jalen Johnson, that would not have been bad at all. You could have even put Onyeka at the 4 still, Dyson at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Onyeka, that defense would have been. But they defense is still like that with Ricochet and like better shooting,
right.
So.
Well, here's the thing about I think Donovan Clingan, the position that he in right now is a good one because Robert Williams is a no-show. Obviously, DeAndre Ayton is a no-show. So that spot going to be pretty much his real soon. Yeah. He's just going to have to work on his footing, switch defense and slide his feet a lot better, bro, defensively, things like that. I think if he can master that, he can get that down pack, he'll be all right. But looking at that Portland team, they don't look too bad. You got Denny Avdia. I thought I was high on him in Washington, bro. Like Denny was like that. And I'm seeing now what he could do when he has the ball in his hands. You still got Shaden Sharp. You still got Scoot Henderson. So they got young pieces to restart. They got young pieces to restart with, bro. Like I mean, Scoot Henderson is definitely somebody that is in what I like to call guerrilla training. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Denny, the fact that you got Denny Avdia as a facilitator, bro, that makes Scoot job probably a little bit easier in the future, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Roster wise, I mean, to me, I'm like, you might could be able to make sense out of it because Denny Avdia is a jack of all trades type of player, and you pair him with an athletic backcourt like Shaden Sharp and Scoot Henderson, like you might be cooking with something, but they're gonna have to see what they can do on the defense end because we know what they can do offensively.
I would love that. Roster wise, I would love the spot for Cooper Flag. Conference wise, I hate it. He need to go to the East.
Cooper need to go to the East, bro. Like I don't need him going to Utah. I had Utah getting a bit, but Coop probably need to. I think it's best that he goes to the East.
Miami can miss the pause and just get
everybody looking for us to hold down the first overall pick. I don't really see it. Be honest with you, bro. If Charlotte gets it, he gets to stay in North Carolina because he was already at Duke. So who knows? I mean, that's logical to me. So This ought to be interesting. What's this? 6 man? Oh wow.
Yeah. Uh,
Hmm.
can you name me your top candidates for 6 man of the year?
Yes, I can. I don't know what TJ McConnell is, but I mean, I guess yeah, I name him. At number one, I got Ty Jerome. Number two, I got Peyton Pritchard. Number three, I got Nas Reed. Number four, I have Malik Beasley. And number five, I'm gonna go with Tari Eason.
Yeah, I love that. Name me, ask me.
Can you name your top five for 6 man of the year?
Number one, I got Ty Jerome. Number two, I got Peyton Pritchard. Number three, I got Malik Beasley. Number four, I got Tari Eason. Number five, I got Aaron Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins, bro, is tough, bro. He's just.
How did I forget? How did I forget? Yeah, Aaron Wiggins, man. Like
He's tough.
it's players from that draft that's really making a name for themselves, man. Like, I mean, are we looking at one of the most underrated drafts, bro? In that 2021 draft, bro?
2021 draft class. Let me look it up. 2021
That's
NBA.
Cade, Mobley.
That is a stacked draft. Because
Scotty
Jalen
Barnes,
Green is like
Wagner.
Jalen Green. I mean, only reason I say is he a bust is because of like who was in the top five, you know. But like he's a good NBA player. Like yeah, bro. Like Jonathan Kuminga, Franz.
Like, come on, you got Suggs.
There
Giddey,
wasn't a miss
Kuminga.
until 9. The Kings had the first miss.
I like Davion. Davion is all right when he
and he's the biggest miss at 9.
Is he?
And yeah, he's not total billions,
I mean, but you still got names. You got Moody, Kispert, Trey Murphy.
But I'm just saying the first 8 picks, those guys still have a chance to be all-stars.
Yeah.
They could be all-stars the first 8.
But even if you go down the list, you still got solid players.
Exactly.
Davion Mitchell is still solid. I think
at 9 is the first person who I think has no debate to become an all-star one day.
Right. Okay. I agree with you. Okay.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's the first.
Zaire Williams, he had a good year for us. Moses Moody, he coming along. Corey Kispert, Judge Drew's still out against him. Sangoon is an all-star, so he belongs to that nice spot. Trey Murphy, Trey Mann, Kai Jones, Jalen Johnson,
who I think almost should have made an all-star.
Jalen Johnson, Keon Johnson,
Quentin Grimes is tough.
Oh my God, Quentin Grimes.
Cameron Thomas could make an all-star game one year. Like I think he's that good.
Quentin Grimes, Cam Thomas,
Herb Jones in the second round, Miles McBride in the second round, who we should have mentioned for 6 man of the year.
Santiago Dama had put together a good year.
Ayo Dosunmu.
Herb Jones, Miles McBride, JT Thor, Ayo Dosunmu,
Aaron Wiggins all the way back down here.
Jared Butler, Aaron Wiggins all the way at the bottom. I like Luka Garza, but I think Luka Garza ain't gonna get that much time.
Me too. One of the better offensive players.
Jericho Sims, that's another name, but I don't think he's gonna get that much time.
You ain't even mentioned Daron Sharp.
Daron Sharp, Bones Holland,
Keon Johnson, who like every time I watch a Nets game with you, I be like Keon is a piece.
Keon POA, bro. Like, I think. Listen, that's going to keep him on the court.
Josh Christopher at 24, he won G League MVP for the Miami Heat. Like he's no slouch either.
He did, but I'm looking at the players that's getting considered
doing it in the NBA. The NBA,
like Sangoon will probably round out that top 9 because if will round out the top 10, and I still think Sangoon is already better than half of the top 10.
Yeah, for sure.
So like if I'm looking at it, bro, like for what it is, like a lot of these players still have potential to be crazy all-stars. So of course Scotty Barnes, of course Jalen Suggs, of course Josh Giddey, of course Jonathan Kuminga, of course Franz Wagner, of course it's really not no misses, bro. Like when I look at we looking at the better drafts. And it's probably going to turn out to be one of the better drafts already off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we we only 4 or 5 years, going on 5 years removed from it. So definitely for sure. But what we doing?
Last
We wrapping it
thing,
up?
yeah. Last thing, we will MVP. Can you name me your top 5 for MVP?
Yes. Number 1, Joker. Number 2, SGA. Number 3, Giannis. Number 4, Jason Tatum. Number 5, Ant-Man.
All right. Um, I don't remember how I did this last year. I guess we'll come back for the beginning of the episode to do our first teams.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
our all NBA
yeah. We come
teams.
back next up. Yeah, we come back
Yeah,
next episode because
yeah.
we gonna have time to do that.
Yeah. Ask me MVP and we out of here.
All right. Top 5. Give me your top 5 players for MVP this year.
Number 1, I got Shea Gilgeous. Number
Mhm.
2, I got Nikola Jokic. Number 3, I got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Number 4,
Mhm.
Jason Tatum. Number 5, I got Cade Cunningham. Yes,
All right.
sir.
I mean, listen. Hey, listen. If Cade, I'll tell you what. If there's a room where Cade makes first team All NBA, then this draft is gonna be off to like a tremendous start.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think with him headlining the draft, obviously, Scotty Barnes still ain't scratched the surface yet in Toronto.
You know
Franz
who I don't
Wagner.
think scratched their surface?
What?
The guy you just said,
Scotty Barnes.
Franz.
Oh,
I
Franz.
think
Oh,
no.
yeah.
I think Scotty Barnes might have peaked.
I think Scotty Barnes is getting better.
I think he might have peaked. I've been watching Scotty Barnes since middle school. This is the type of player he is. Like the Raptors are about to be in a weird place where Brandon Ingram is going to be better than Scotty Barnes, but Scotty Barnes is like the most perfect number 2 option, and they're gonna just be looking around for a number 1. I don't know what the Raptors they lit. They literally if a superstar point guard.
Can we say the same thing about Franz? Because Franz as a number 2, to Paulo is coming along very great. I don't know who Scotty Barnes on this team could be a number 2 too, bro. Like
Brandon Ingram. He is Brandon Ingram's number 2. He is Brandon Ingram's number 2. Watch. Brandon Ingram hasn't played yet. Brandon Ingram is better.
I listen. I want to take your word for it. If you're right, we'll come back to it, bro.
Yeah,
but
we'll come back.
I will say, Scotty Barnes has definitely gotten better, little by little, year after year after year.
All I know is when they traded Siakam, it was to see Scotty Barnes and unleash him fully. And after they unleashed him, you know what they said? You know what? We could get Brandon Ingram a nice little number 1 option for cheap and pay him. You know?
Oh wow!
Because Scotty Barnes,
I don't know what I don't know what that cheap contract looks like. Be honest with you, bro.
No, for cheap deal. It was an expensive contract, cheap deal. It's just that they were willing to give an expensive contract if they could get Scotty Barnes
they
some
gotta
help for
extend
cheap.
them though.
Yeah, they
gotta
did. They
extend
did.
them after
They did.
the-
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they did. They did. But that's what the whole plan
did.
was. I think they did. I think they did because, like, bro, I'm telling you, they traded him for cheap because they were gonna extend him and like that's Scotty Barnes fit. Scotty Barnes is a power forward. Scotty Barnes is not that good of a shooter, but he can shoot. You know, he's a power forward.
Right.
Scotty Barnes is a power forward. Brandon Ingram is a small forward. That was the problem in with the Pelicans. They kept putting him at shooting guard and stuff or power. Like Zion doesn't really have a position. No, Scotty Barnes is a 4. Brandon Ingram at the 3. Jakob as the 5. And then after that, they gotta find them a number 1 option. Let's say Shea Gilgeous just gets traded for some reason. Go home to Toronto.
RJ, right now, RJ and quickly will probably round out they start 5 right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I do like Grady. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do like Grady.
Me too.
Grady, to me, bro, I think his game is vastly improved.
What about Trae Young here? Trae Young, Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Jakob.
I don't. Well, you see, I think right now we're trying to upgrade one position too many, bro. If they somehow get SGA back up there, they're gonna get him for $250 because he's been in top 5 in MVP.
Yeah. No. Shea won't happen. That's why I said Trae Young. Trae Young at the point. Grady Dick at the shooting guard.
I'm like with Trey Young, you got to have more athleticism. I think that's what he works better with, and we seeing that with Risha Say and Dyson Daniels, which
I
think the Raptors have a bit of that, but I think who's going to anchor their defense? Scotty Barnes is most likely going to anchor that defense.
Yeah. What about John Morant?
What about
John Morant? John Morant, Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes.
John Morant is a Nike athlete, so I see him coming somewhere else. I see him going somewhere else, bro, just off the strength of that. I don't really see it like Toronto. I don't really see it, man. But I mean, with these is we gonna swap ideas. I'll tell you that much, man. So like, yeah, we definitely that's gonna be another interesting conversation, bro. Like, how is the Grizzlies gonna get split up, and how is
they're not? We talked about it for the first 30 minutes of this episode, and like we came to I came to the consensus that, bro, we're arguing nothing, bro. The Grizzlies ain't splitting up, bro. We're just saying this stuff because all the reports going around them. I think John Morant. Look, me and Larry were arguing. Why would you not trade Desmond Bain? He makes a max, Leaf.
He making a max?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
It's hard to build. Look. Let's say that I told them boys. Let's say all three of them have a good playoff, right? That means you got to pay Jaren Jackson. You keeping John Morant and Desmond Bain on the max. Desmond Bain gotta go. It's not John Morant. Look, I compared it earlier. Jaren Jackson to Draymond Green, not because of who he is, but to the Warriors. Draymond Green is the whole defense. Curry is the whole offense, so that's John Morant. And Desmond Bain is supposed to be Klay Thompson. He's supposed to be the in-between guy, but he's too little to defend. He's inconsistent at shooting. And he makes a max deal. Why is John Morant the question?
Well, I didn't know that he made a max deal. I guess that now that we know that with that Dylan Brooks money, man.
Bro.
I guess, but
he's on a 5-year, $200 million.
5-year, oh shit! Oh no,
bro, he makes $50 million a year, and people are saying John Morant is the problem.
I didn't know. Wait, hold up. Where the fuck? Oh no!
Dude.
Wait.
You know how many shooters they could get for Desmond Bain?
But what team is dumb enough to pick up that contract?
And that's what we were looking for. We were looking for a team that would pick up the contract, and it was no one.
What team is stupid? Exactly, bro. Like I think Memphis. It sounded to me like Memphis dug themselves a hole, and everything we coming back to, it's just crazy to me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Desmond Bain was their pick, but for him to get a top paper. Before Triple J, who is probably going to win a second defensive player of the year, and John Morant, like 5 years, 200. That's where that Dylan Brooks money
went. Yeah, he got it the year after he came second in most improved, and John Morant gave him the award. Yeah, that's when he got paid.
We need to end this episode now.
Yeah, man. No, we actually ended it. We just hit the 2-hour mark.
I don't even want to go any further. I gotta put some water down, bro. Like, let's end this. Get up out of here. Yeah, shut it down.
Thank you. Shut it down, bro. Thank you, everybody, for tuning. Man, leave you funny, bro. Everybody, thank you for tuning in to episode 206 of The Score Show. Have a nice day and God bless.